Arts here, and today I'm going to show you guys 3 ways to get into an escalator. The first way I'm going to show you is a vertical isolation to escalator, which looks like this. Or it can look like this too. If you haven't seen my tutorial on ghosting, I would definitely recommend watching that first, as well as my tutorial on escalators, because that's going to break down those 2 moves for you. So I'm just going to show you how to do the transition from the vertical isolation to the escalator. And there's 2 ways to get into the escalator from there. So we could do an inner ghosting isolation, which is where both of your hands will be on the inside of the hoop. You're going to start by crisscrossing them, and as you isolate, you're going to pick one dominant hand. For me, that's my right hand, and you're going to push up as you isolate, and your left hand is just going to be tracing, so you're not really doing anything there, you're just holding it loose enough so the hoop can still slide through your fingers. So you're going to push up, and right when you get to the top of that isolation, you're going to take your ghosting hand out of the picture, and you can either hinge forward or backward in this isolation. It's really whatever you find you're ready to do within your flow. For me, it's easier to do a forwards hinge with the escalator. So that is the inner vertical iso to escalator. The next move I'm going to show you is an overhead palm spin to escalator, which looks like this. So I also have a tutorial on palm spins. You could definitely go check that out up above. But again, I'll show you how to do the transition into this move. So start out doing your palm spins. Get a couple in there first. All right, and right as you're about to flip your hand all the way over in this palm spin, right before you do that, you're gonna instead hinge it back and go into that backwards escalator. And hinge back instead of going into that full palm spin. All right. Now, a great way to drill this is like what I just did. Keep doing those palm spins until you feel comfortable, letting go of that pinky and hinging your wrist back. The last transition I'm going to show you is the Ante Fold to escalator, which looks like this. Now, the Ante Fold is not a trick that I made up. It's actually a Dizzy Dynamic tutorial, so I will link that down below for you guys. But it's a super fun move, and I found that I can transition a lot into this move. I would say this is more of like an intermediate to advanced move, just because it involves the chicken grip that you've probably heard me mention in a few of my other videos before, but you're moving that chicken grip in a flower. I also have a tutorial on flowers, but I'm going to just go over it real quick so you can understand how this is supposed to look. So this is what a flower looks like. Okay? And so when you're doing the Ante Fold, you're making the same shape with the hoop, but you're viewing it from its outside plane. So it's kind of like a skinny flower as opposed to this circular type of flower. Like I said, you want to start out in chicken grip, but you want it to start horizontally and across your body. So get comfortable with this, I know it's pretty awkward, but this hand position is going to really fuel you to do that fold and up. All right, so start in your chicken grip, and just like I said, you're gonna push the hoop into a fold coming towards you. And as you're doing that, you're also moving your arm up to 12 o'clock. And then the hoop is hinging back out. So at the top of the flower, this is usually what it looks like for me. All right, and then this is where you're gonna transition into the escalator. So traditionally in the Ante Fold, you would go from here and then fold back in and down to complete the Ante Fold. And then from here, you would just change your grip back to the starting position, and you could continuously perform the move. Or you can go into the escalator. So from there, the backwards hinging escalator is the easiest to transition into. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me when you guys see my videos and comment, and I get to talk to you guys about hoop stuff. It's just so much fun. So let me know what you thought about these combos down below. If you want me to do any more, I'm definitely thinking about doing a lower body variation of escalator transitions, so keep your eye out for that. If you're interested in connecting with me further, I have Facebook and Instagram. I'll link those down below. And any other collabs we can communicate through email. That will also be down below, as well as that Ante Fold tutorial. So don't forget to check out all those helpful links. And until next time, happy hooping!